Excelsior crewmates, and welcome back to Heroes and Generals. This time, I'll be showing off my extensively modified MG13 light machine gun. The MG13 is an interesting gun, by which I mean it lacks most of the key features of a gun, and more or less resembles a tube with a carry handle. The reason for this is that it actually is a stripped Drazer M1918 water-cooled heavy machine gun. It was developed and used initially by the Weimar Republic, although it would be later phased out by the MG34. I do particularly like the appearance of the tube. It's a very simple weapon. As you can see, it does have a bipod. Its main weakness is that 25 round magazine. Mine is extensively modified to benefit particularly in longer range engagements, so I tend to stick to single fire and not go into houses. As such, mine has some quite vicious recoil too. Again, whilst in that can appear to be rectified by liberal application of the bipod. Actually, one of the benefits of it is that it's very good at being fired quickly even whilst firing theoretically semi-automatic. It is also very nice to control. Doesn't go all over the place like some weapons do, even though mine has particularly bad recoil. Akin to the DP28 is a fairly powerful bullet. 3 rounds, if you can hit. Not to like firing semi-automatic because it wastes this thing's minuscule ammunition. It's coming from the DP28, which starts off with a bit over 200 ammunition. This only carries 150 in 25 round magazines. It's better than the measly amount the bar carries, but not amazing. I have a tendency to forget to reload all the time, so I spend quite a while reloading at the last worst possible minute. It has been my downfall in many an engagement with actual players. Fortunately, bots are useless at anything beyond running around. They can't hit you at point blank, they can't hit you at long range. Which is fine because nor can I. Actually, this gun doesn't sway quite as much as the DP28 does. Mine is, as I have mentioned, extensively modified. The fire rate, I believe, is slightly below average, the damage is slightly above average, the recoil is, if not properly controlled, fairly massive. This is if one was to use the stabilization of the bipod, much more controllable recoil. I am unfortunately going to run out of ammunition. Fortunately, there are supply boxes for just this purpose. There should be one. No, that's a Panzerfaust box, so I'm just going to get one out here. Fortunately, in the event any of the Americans attempt to impede me, I carry with me my trusty shovel. It's the only time bots will ever hit me. trying to avoid using the C96 because it's not what we're here for. Reload on this is quick. I don't have any additional reload speed on. This character I mainly use the Marathon Man badge in gold. Allows me to sprint about a lot. Although I could see applications for the border badge to carry a greater amount of ammunition. Fortunately, with my life turnover rate, I don't really use it up ever in actual gameplay. Speaking of that, there may be some of that coming up this week with the Strange Meat Man from Hertfordshire. As this game comes to a close, I don't have much more to say. The sights are fairly simple. Make sure the enemy isn't slightly shiny a bit. Pull a trigger and probably die. At least if you shoot him 2 or 3 times, depending upon where, of course, and the range. Oh, maybe I did. Well, that's that for the MG13. Or the tubes, I like to call it. Good day. Thanks for watching.